this is how good Islam is, right? Because up until this moment, when Charles Oliveira finished Justin Gaethje, and he just beat him up and dropped him on the feet and then submitted him on the ground, people were thinking there's no one that can challenge Charles. Charles is at such an elite level. Islam beats him so soundly that now you're like, I don't even know if it makes sense for Charles to fight him again.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's how good he is.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Jack. Yes, turn. Yes, I've gone. Yes, I've gone. Okay, I'm stressing. There you go. Yes. Yes. No. Don't destruct me. Oh. Yes. Oh.
Come on.
The little wins. Come on, Jack. Just go. Just go. Just go. Yeah. Angry. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 1 minute scrap. Yes. Let's go. Yes. That's what. There you go. This is how it should be. Yes. Yes. Brawl.
Joe Rogan has finally reacted to Islam Makhachev's brutal victory over Jack Della Maddalena, and the MMA world is absolutely buzzing. This wasn't just another lightweight masterclass from Islam, it was a statement to the entire division, a reminder that he is not only the champion but a man evolving into something far more terrifying than anyone expected. Joe Rogan wasted no time breaking down exactly what makes Islam so dangerous right now. He explained that the moment Jack stepped forward and tried to force the exchanges, Islam read him like a book. The timing, the distance management, and the calmness under pressure all looked like a fighter who had seen this exact fight unfold 1,000 times before ever stepping into the cage. Rogan emphasized that even when Jack landed clean, Islam never looked rattled.
According to his coach, was stuck in the mud. He wasn't moving the feet quite as much. And at the end of every round, his coach, and I'm sure they have a great relationship, so they understand each other, should I say. But the coach was just giving him a hard time. He was like, what are you doing, mate? Don't sit there in half guard. Don't do this, don't do that. Come on, you got to fight him. You're stuck in the mud. He was just giving him crap every single time. And Jack, as the fight was going on, was just looking more and more deflated, dejected, defeated. DC and Rogan were saying that he was grimacing. He was grimacing. He was, and the punches and the calf kicks were all hurting. But I think for the most part, it was just the fact that he couldn't do anything. He was getting taken down. He was getting controlled. He did do a good job of not giving up, okay? Because, listen, Islam is a tremendous fighter, okay? He's got a record now of 28-1. He now ties Anderson Silva for a 16-fight win streak. I still think Anderson's was more impressive because 12 of those 16 fights were title fights, and that is more impressive. And, of course, we saw some wild knockouts from Anderson Silva, but still, I'm not taking away from Islam Makhachev. What he's achieved is unbelievable. He's a two-weight division champion. Anderson Silva didn't do that, and he has won 16 in a row, okay? So take about unbelievable. And it was domination from start to finish. He caught the single leg, and then he sweeps the other leg in round one. In round two, he pushes Jack up against the fence. Jack got a little bit...
Let's go! Let's go to the chicken. I'm going to wait. Main event of UFC 322. Oh man, dominated him by decision. 5 rounds, a half guard. What's there not to love, man? Just really riveting stuff. Islam Makhachev wins, dude. Double champ. Not simultaneously. They don't allow that anymore for some reason. But Islam Makhachev defeats Jack Della Maddalena at welterweight. 5 rounds, dominates it. Gets the takedowns, stays on top. I think these were the strike stats. 5 rounds against JDM. 26 significant strikes landed over 25 minutes. Ooh, 19 minutes of control time. 4 for 4 on takedowns, dude. His takedowns were good.
It was almost as if he absorbed that information and used it against him instantly, and the MMA community saw it too. Some fans are saying that Jack Della Maddalena was simply too small and never should have taken the fight. But others are arguing the complete opposite. They believe this version of Islam Makhachev would have broken any contender put in front of him. Even fighters like Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, and Gaither were posting their reactions, and many of them said the same thing. Islam's ability to completely shut you down mentally is what separates him from everyone else, but the big question now is simple: what does this mean for the future of the division? If Islam continues destroying contenders at this pace, then who is actually left to challenge him? Some are already calling for a move to welterweight, giving Islam a chance to chase double champ status. Others believe he should remain at lightweight to solidify one of the most dominant title runs the division has seen in years.
I think Della is going to get it done now.
I cannot go against Makhachev in this one.
I don't know who's going to win this fight, okay? Like right now at this moment, I'm leaning towards Islam.
For me, I'm going to go with Islam Makhachev.
I think Islam, we'll see. He's going to use his wrestling more.
I still think Islam should win.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if JDM gets it done.
I would still kind of give the edge to Islam.
So for me, with this one, I think I'm going to pick Islam.
You know what? I'm going to go Jack.
Obviously, I'm going the underdog, going Jack Della Maddalena.
Islam is going to dethrone Jack Della Maddalena.
I am picking JDM to beat Islam.
No, I'm going to go with Jack Della Maddalena just because of the weight.
I'm leaning towards JDM, but I don't know why.
I think he beats Jack Della Maddalena. I think he finds a submission towards the end of the fight.
I think Islam probably going to win a decision.
I think I'm going to go with Islam.
I will go with Islam Makhachev because of the grappling.
Can I ask you, and we'll shift gears to Islam a little bit now, are you sad we're not seeing Topuria versus Islam?
Yes, but ish, because I'm pumped to see Islam versus Jack. I love that fight for Jack. I want to see Jack get that opportunity. I want to see Jack given the opportunity to really just start like shutting down stars.
Let's talk about, because
wizard kick or a hip throw. Tried to go for a hip throw on Islam Makhachev. What are you doing? You don't do that. He shouldn't be trying to grapple with Islam at all. But of course, he had success against other grapplers in the past. Against Bilal Muhammad, he was able to have some success in the grappling transitions. But of course, Islam Makhachev is the next level. Okay, so he made a big mistake there in trying to go for his own throw. Ended up back on the ground. And then in rounds 3, 4, and 5, Islam just timed them perfectly. There was almost no resistance, but there was a lot of resistance on the face of Jack, right? He looked miserable. He looked like he couldn't wait for this fight to win. And I'm not saying that to insult Jack, far from it. In fact, I'm saying the opposite, because he could have taken the easy way out several times. Islam was trying to finish him. He was trying to get Kimuras. He was trying to get straight arm locks. He was trying to get the doors multiple times that he's got many other great fighters with, and he was trying to get rear naked chokes, okay? And Jack was tired. Jack was deflated. He was dejected. He was beaten, and he knew it was. He knew he was. And all he could have done was just extend his arm. All he could have done was not resist, okay? But the man was still fighting. He was still trying to get back to his feet. His coach is giving him a hard time in the corner. They're all frustrated with him because, of course, they just want the best for him, but it wasn't meant to be, okay? Islam dominated the fight. It was one-way traffic. It was pretty easy. I don't know if Jack even landed a clean shot. In fact, he did. At the start of the first round, he landed a nice, I think it was a right hand or a left, it doesn't matter. He landed a good clean shot, and he went...
Rogan also touched on the social stigma around Islam being labeled boring or one-dimensional. But after this performance, those voices have suddenly gone quiet, because this wasn't wrestling heavy and it wasn't a slow grind. This was a tactical execution, a perfect blend of power, precision, and high fight IQ that showed Islam can dominate anywhere the fight goes. Jack Della Maddalena deserves credit too. Stepping up, risking everything, and taking on the most dominant champion in the sport today is something not many fighters would do. But even with all the hype Jack brought into the cage, Islam reminded everyone why he is operating on a completely different level right now. So now the fans are left debating. Some say Islam has cleaned out the division and needs a new challenge. Others want the Charles Oliveira trilogy or a massive super fight against someone like Leon Edwards. But one thing is certain, after UFC 322, Islam Makhachev has cemented himself as the most dangerous